Hi guys, this is Ifama Odolami, immigration attorney from the Odolami Law Firm. I'm gonna wait for people to come on, and I have some tidbits. This is important information, and as you come in, please let me know you're here. Tell me where you're signing in from, and I'm really excited to give you this topic. This is a frequently asked question. I get this question all the time. So I want to answer this question so that it might assist somebody. So for those who do not know me or those who are joining my live for the first time, let me introduce myself. My name is Ifama Odolami. I'm an immigration attorney in New Jersey. My law firm serves clients in all 50 states with immigration matters, family-based humanitarian matters. So it's our passion and our purpose in this law firm to assist our fellow immigrants in navigating this immigration journey, which can be stressful. So today I want to talk about this question I get asked all the time, which is, can I apply for naturalization while my I-751 petition is pending? So again, the question is, can I apply to become a US citizen while my I-751 application is pending? So let me break it down, right? When you get married to a US citizen or green card holder, and your marriage is less than 2 years at the time your petition is approved, you get a temporary green card. So it's a temporary green card, which is only good for 2 years. It's not a permanent green card, which is good for 10 years. So because it's a temporary green card, you're required to remove the conditions on that green card at least 90 days before the second anniversary of the green card. So basically, the green card is temporary and is only good for 2 years. So 90 days before uh, the second anniversary of that green card, you should begin to apply to remove the conditions. Now, you can apply to remove the conditions with your spouse, which is called a uh, filing, joint filing for the removal. Or if for some reason things didn't work out, you're not with your spouse anymore, you filed a divorce, or the relationship is abusive, or your spouse, God forbid, had died, or there's been changes in your life which make it difficult for you to leave the country even if you're not with your spouse, then you would file it on a waiver. So there are two ways to do it. You file it with your spouse, called a joint removal, or you file it on a waiver of extreme abuse or physical battery, extreme cruelty or physical battery, death, or divorce, right? And for this, you have to show a good faith marriage, really, in most of the waivers. I think the only waiver that doesn't really require a good faith showing is the exceptional hardship, that you would suffer extreme hardship if you were to leave the country. So this question now is, well, if you have filed to remove your petitions, if you filed to remove the condition on the I-751, the I-751 is the form that you fill out to remove the condition, right? If you've done that and you're still waiting for a response because it's taking a long time now, and you've been here, you've gotten your green card, you've had your green card for 3 years, can you file to naturalize without waiting for USCIS to make a final adjudication on your I-751 petition? And the answer to that is yes, you can do that. So, but you have to do this if you meet the requirements. And the requirements of being able to file for naturalization while your I-751 is pending is that, number one, you've had your green card for close to 3 years, which is, because you're required to be with your spouse for 3 years for you to be eligible to file for naturalization, right? And the second thing is you have to be married and still living with your U.S. citizen spouse for the entire period. So if you qualify for those or under those two, then while you're waiting for the I-751 to be adjudicated, you can put in your N-400 application for your citizenship. And you should put in this application 90 days before the third anniversary of your green card. Now, there's also an exception for people who have who are removing the conditions based on abuse. Even though they're not with their spouse at that time, if you're removing your condition based on abuse or extreme cruelty, you qualify to remove to apply for your naturalization on the third anniversary of your green card. So now what happens is at this time when you put in this application, USCIS will typically either adjudicate both the I-751 and the N-400 at the same time. One thing you need to know is that they will not, you cannot naturalize without your I-751 being approved. Not going to happen. So typically, they try to get the I-751. Actually, as a matter of fact, strategically, it actually fastens, helps move the process faster. So if they receive an N-400, they know that they really need to make a decision on the I-751. So typically that helps to make that process faster. And in the event that it doesn't make it faster, they will adjudicate both of them on the same day so that you have your I-751 hearing and then you have your N-400 interview at the same time. So let me see if I have any questions from anybody here. I have somebody here on Instagram that says, can someone ask for re-parole after her parole has expired after 2 years? Excuse my beauty. Well, that's a really good question. And typically, if your parole has expired, you can request a re-parole. But remember, it's discretionary, so it depends on the specifics of your case. 2 years is a long time, so I would want to get more information to get information as to why you didn't adjust your status within the parole period you were given. All right. So if you want to call my office, let's discuss this further so that I can give you a better sense. I can have a better sense of what happened and give you a better sense of whether or not you're likely to be successful. Please do that. My number is 973-993-1900. We're here to assist you. Call my office. And Gabby Higuereda says, what happens if you don't have a decision on your VAWA and your CO9 work permit is close to expiration? Can you renew it? Hi, Gabby. How are you? That's a really great question. Yes, if the decision on your VAWA has not come and your work permit based on C9 is close to expiration, yes, you can file to renew it. VAWA has been taking a while, so it is expected that your work permit is gonna, expire. So you might want to file for renewal, and you want to file for that renewal at least 6 months before, because work permits are taking a little, they're taking quite a while. Gabby says, I've noticed the processing times for VAWA has increased to 31 months now. Well, VAWA, yes, it's been 2 to 2.5 years. That's correct. Sometimes more, sometimes less, but I'm going to tell you, we've gotten some VAWA approvals within 8 and 9 months, which is really amazing. So I'm not sure what's going on, but it's really great news for my clients who have been able to get their VAWA approval within 8 to 9 months. So I kind of think that honestly, sometimes it just really depends, because the VAWA cases we filed in 2020, it's still sorry, I'm getting a call. The VAWA cases I filed in 2020, some of them we're still waiting to hear from them, but the ones I filed like early January, we've gotten of our approval. So I don't know what's going on. So Sasha asks, can you file a lawsuit if USCIS is taking long? A lawsuit for what? I need to know what you're filing a lawsuit for. Sasha, are you filing a lawsuit because you put in a petition and it's taking too long and it's past the time it's supposed to take? Then definitely, of course, you can file a lawsuit if it's past the time. But I need to know get more information about what you're asking to be able to respond to you properly. Excuse my beauty says, let's see. Gabby says, I'm 8 months since filing for VAWA. You filed for VAWA March 2022. Well, Gabby, if you're one of the lucky ones, you may get a response soon. If you're not, it might take longer, but typically it's taking, I'd say, an average of 2 to 2.5 years. So guys, I need to go because I need to go pick up my son, but I just wanted to come in real quick and talk about this question because I get this question a lot. So I hope this was helpful to somebody. Please feel free to share. And of course, remember to subscribe, press the like button so that when I come on, you have information about that. Until then, talk to you guys later. Take care.